Hey folks, so Eric from Belgrade Beat. This is a restaurant called La Piadina that has opened in Dorcol, right at the corner, well, by the gas station, by the Bailoni Piazza on the back. I'll put a link to the map where it is in the description. But yeah, it's a new Italian street food place that has opened up here, and I'm about to try it for the first time, and you're gonna see me try it for the first time with Francesco, the Italian chef here, and then afterwards you're going to see an interview that we filmed in October when it was just opening, when they were just starting to arrange the place and get ready to open. So enjoy, and enjoy watching me enjoy the Piadina. Belgrade Beat, the pulse of the city. Alright, here we go folks. This is my first little taste of it. Yeah, it's a very delicate mix of flavors here.
I think it's fantastic for the lunch break.
Excellent, thank you. Alright guys, we're going to show you the interview of when they were building the place and opening it up, so enjoy and drop by here and try this stuff, it's great. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Belgrade Beat, and I'm on a corner in Dorcol here, and I'm here with Francesco and Damian at this new place that is just going to open up next week called La Piadina. Can you explain your concept?
Okay, basically La Piadina is a very famous Italian street food. It's born in the region of Emilia-Romagna, that is the land of Parmigiano Reggiano, aceto balsamico, squacquerone, prosciutto crudo, and as well
Good
of
stuff.
Piadina.
Yeah.
Piadina is basically a very simple kind of bread. It's not fermented bread. So it's very simply prepared with some pig fat, white flour, milk and water, and is directly cooked on a hot surface. Historically was a stone surface, is called testo. We nowadays bake it on a grill of blue iron, and is stuffed inside with different kind of product, from prosciutto crudo, mascarpone, all the kind of Italian specialties, Italian cheeses and salumi. So basically we meet, let's say 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was working in an Italian restaurant in Vracar. He was one of our best customer. And as soon as I stopped to work there, we were like, okay, maybe we should do something together. And watching around a little bit, we saw the lack of this offer in Belgrade.
Yeah.
I'm quite a fan of Piadina. It's a food that I always love to eat in Italy as easy food, you know, very informal, very easy way to be consumed. So we decided to open up a place and to share a little bit of our passion for Italian food with the citizens of Belgrade.
Okay, so yeah, everybody always asks me and other foreigners here in Belgrade, how did you end up here and why do you want to make Belgrade your home?
Actually, it happened in the meaning that I never planned to move to Belgrade. It happened that I was working as a chef during the demonstration in Salone del Mobile of Milan, and I met a guy who was going to open a place here in Belgrade. The project was quite nice. I came to work here for 1 year. For some circumstances, the place then closed. In the meantime, I found my girlfriend here. I built up a little bit of life here.
Yeah.
And so it was not definitely a time to move. I decided to stay here. I see a lot of opportunities in Belgrade.
Oh, definitely.
It's a beautiful city, beautiful people. Now that I'm starting also to speak a little bit of Serbian, I discover more and more the people and the city. So
Yeah.
I decided to stay.
All right. And where are you from in Italy?
I'm from Venice.
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 All right.
Venice.
So that's like the local Italy. It's like, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And how did you get involved in all this? What made you want to get into the food industry in Belgrade?
Actually, the passion toward the food and is the main reason for doing this, because I really do enjoy in preparing food and eating and drinking quality wines, but it was not enough to open some place like this. So Francesco is also very passionate regarding the food, but he's also professional, so he is something that we needed here. We didn't mention our friend Mattia, who actually initiated the whole story about this place. I was speaking with Mattia about this project. He told me that maybe after several years that we were discussing about the possibility to open Piadineria, finally we maybe fulfilled all the conditions. We have the professional here, and we also have enough people here who are also very passionate with Italian food and enjoying in food and drink. So we are quite sure that this will be successful.
Mm-hmm. Excellent, yeah, and it's a really good time for this neighborhood. Lots of interesting stuff around here with food, and like the whole neighborhood, like from Turk Republika down to here, is becoming sort of like the place to go for food. I mean, like I've done an interview with Pizzagram over there, with Pavle over there.
Very nice place.
Really nice place. Good stuff, and there's just a lot of potential here, and especially since you have the market right here.
Yes, the location is very good, but also the whole story with the Piadina. The fact is that we need to meet Belgrade with the Piadina. We need to make all of these people to understand what is Piadina, because we want to offer something which is completely different than everything else.
Yeah.
Everybody are making pizzas. Somebody
Pasta.
Somebody good, somebody less good, pasta and similar things, but nobody is making real Piadina. So
I've never heard of it for myself, so
not only you, to be honest, 90% of my friends who are very familiar with the quality food, who travel a lot, they heard for the Piadina for the first time. But they were all, since we are practicing here for last 3 weeks, and they already became familiar, and they're all fascinating with the food that Francesco is making here. So I hope that we will succeed in meeting people here in Belgrade with this great Italian food.
Yeah, and so what role does it play, like in Venice? Can you buy this on the streets? Is that one of the things, or?
But Piadina is not, like I said, is not very typical in Venice. The reality is that is a food that you can find in, let's say, all Italy, but the real one you can find it all in Emilia-Romagna. In Venice, in the north of Italy, you can find it in some bars, but usually they buy the Piadina, like they buy it already done, and they just heat it up. This completely kills the quality of the product.
Yeah.
Because it's basically like to eat a toast, it's not how it should be. So what we did is actually to take the car, go to Emilia-Romagna, start to search around, go to the most famous places to eat, to discover what is actually the real Piadina, to speak with the people who prepare it every day for a lifetime, to understand all the nuance, all the difference between the different dogs. And then when we came back with the nice positive energy, we start to test. And the reality is that, I say always this, Italian food is quite simple, but it doesn't mean it is easy, For example, La Piadina, it's a very simple food, but it is not easy at all. It's all a question about balance inside the dog. The right quantities of liquid, the right quantities of fat, the right temperature to cook it, and for sure the right ingredients that you put on it.
Yeah, so how are you getting the ingredients? Are you going local or are you importing stuff?
There will be a part of local product because we want to be on the market with a different kind of offers. We want to be affordable in a way for everybody, because it's a street food, have to be popular, have to be affordable.
Yeah.
But also we want to be authentic. So we will have for sure some imported product. We have some partner that import for
like
us.
The flour or something?
The flour will be domestic, will be
okay.
Serbian, yes, because Piadina is not like a pizza. It doesn't need a long time to fermentate.
Yeah.
So we need a very soft flour, how we call it in Italy. That is a flour that doesn't have to stay a lot to grow actually the dough.
Yeah.
So we don't need, for example, a flour, Italian flour 00 that is for the pizza.
Yeah.
We need a simple flour that is good and it is a good quality. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, so basically, I mean, I know over at Pizzagram down the block, he's importing the flour from Italy.
Yes.
I mean, so what are you going to import? I mean, or what are
we
you
will import
locally?
all the cheeses, all the salumi,
Yeah.
all the ingredients that goes inside the Piadina that we will actually also sell as a little shop.
Yeah.
So we want to recreate that ambient of the little Italian salumeria or alimentari or cheese shop. Where you can actually enter, buy a Piadina, buy a couple of cheese for your house to bring it home, and enjoy.
And so, are you going to be taking some stuff from the market here, or?
Also, yes, there will be a part of domestic product, the best that we can find for sure. All the vegetables or all the greens, and a part of diaries and salumi. But the main stuff will be Italian, because to be authentic, for sure we need to put the real Italian taste inside our Piadina.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, why would you open up a place like this, street food, rather than a restaurant? Why do you think the Belgrade market needs a street food stall rather than, is it easier or is it more, do you think it's going to market better?
I will tell my experience. I worked in Belgrade in a restaurant. But I am very curious about food, and I like to watch around what are the attitude of the people, in the street, what they do, how they move. And the reality is that I saw that here in Belgrade, the people love to consume food in a very informal and easy way.
Yeah, because restaurants here, it's not as popular as like Pekara, bakery.
Exactly. So to open up a pekara in Belgrade will be like probably not a good idea, because we have a big offer for this.
Yeah.
I wanted and we wanted actually to give a true Italian experience, but at an affordable price, in an easy way for everybody, Popular food.
So you're just getting started. Okay. I'm on this corner of Dorcol, right next to Bailoni Piazza, down the hill from Trg Republike. What am I going to see next May? What can I imagine is going to be here? Because right now, you're just getting started. You haven't even opened yet. Hopefully we're going to get this out around the time you're open. People can come and try it. But next May, when the weather gets warm again, what do you imagine? Are there people here with wine glasses eating your food?
That is the dream. That is the dream, actually.
What's the role of wine and stuff like that?
Yeah, we will have an offer of wine. We will have also an offer of beer and craft beer.
Is it allowed to just sell wine out of a place like this in Belgrade?
Yes, why not?
Yeah, why not? Because where I'm from in Canada, like getting an alcohol license is like a thing. All right, how much of your market is going to be late night snack seekers? How much is going to be daytime? How much is going to be, evening? What do you think? What are your business hours going to be and all that stuff?
Actually, for the beginning, we plan to work from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Yeah.
But definitely, this is something which is more maybe for the people for the afternoon and for the evening. So we plan, to prepare to make Piadina, but also our plan is to sell very quality Italian cheeses, Italian salumi, prosciutto, and everything. Also olive oil, different kind of pasta, tomato and other things. So this is actually the idea pop up between three of us, because we have a lot of friends who enjoy to eat quality food, and actually this is the opportunity to collect all of them here. So it's in very downtown. So I want all of them to have here to come to enjoy with us, because a lot of people, I very often prepare food at my place, my home. So all of these people will come here, and we will share the same passion toward the food and wine. And also this is not only the point to just to eat and drink, it is also point to spend time together, to speak about some other things, to collect different people from different businesses, and to enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great corner. I know this was a health food store until recently, and yeah, I mean, it's just one of the most vibrant neighborhoods in Belgrade, and especially with the potential. You're not in like the center of fancy Dorcol. You're on the sort of edge of this. Yeah,
this was something that we wanted. Actually, it's for our idea. This was something that we wanted to be something like aside from all of these fancy places. And to be honest, it is very questionable to say fancy places in the sense of fancy restaurants and quality restaurants, especially Italian, because you have a lot of Italian restaurants here in Belgrade who are trying to prepare Italian food, but the problem is that actually it is not pretty much Italian. It is some Serbian version of Italian. Italian food, of course. There are people who are really real professionals and who are doing this on a proper way. But I'm sure that with Francesco,
a real Italian,
with real Italian, but not only Italian, because people here also think that if somebody is Italian, that he knows everything about the food, wine, and that he knows how to prepare
a real Italian
pasta.
chef professional.
Yes.
Well, great.
So this is real Italian in sense that he really knows how to cook great food, to prepare food, and also the guy who is passionate not only about cooking, also with climbing, sharing energy with the people. So this is I think that this is a very good formula for a success. As I told you, our aim, of course, is to make some money from time to time, but the priority is to collect all of these people here and to share the passion for Piadina with them.
All right. Well, it sounds great. I can't wait to try it. So you're opening, like, this video will probably be delayed a couple weeks, and you'll probably be open by the time this is released. So what would you say to somebody who wants to try your food for the first time? What can they expect? What kind of attitude should they bring to trying this new thing? And how to start out with this? Which is the classic with the...
The classic definitely is the original Piadina, that is a Piadina that is made with creamy cheese, stracchino. Actually, the classic, there is two schools. There is who prepare it with squacquerone, who prepare it with stracchino. Squacquerone is quite difficult to find in the local market. We will work on it, but for the moment we will go with the stracchino, prosciutto crudo, and rucola. This is the real combination, the real deal, and is a very nice Piadina, very satisfying. There is this nice contrast between the chili of the rucola, this green that clean a little bit the mouth, and then the taste of the stracchino that is creamy, that is a little bit sweet cheese, and you have the prosciutto crudo that doesn't need explanation. And the idea also is that we cook the Piadina alla minuta, so when you order it, it goes directly from the table where it is prepared to the grill, so it's cooked immediately.
Hold this for a second.
And this gives this very special texture, very fantastic texture, where you have this crunchy surface. The inside is kind of melting because of the presence of this mast, of this big fat. It is not a food for people who is in a diet, but it is
not for vegetarians.
We will have also as well a vegetarian option, a vegan option actually, that will be with an integral flour and the dog without the presence of this fat. But you know, what we really want, I believe, is to recreate this Italian ambient, you know, this Italian informal way to have food, like Damian said, to enjoy. And during these nights where we try our piadina with our friends, it was amazing because for me it was like to be a little bit in Italy, you know.
Yeah.
We had this situation with all the people in front of here with a piadina in their hands, in the other hands a glass of wine.
Wow.
Just enjoying, you know, and it's fantastic.
That's really unique, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you guys the best of luck, and I'm probably gonna check in like in a few months, see how it's going. But guys, come check it out. By the time I release this video, it will be open. Come check it out and try this. And okay, so what do you have in terms of wine? And do you think that actually people will come just for wine sometimes?
I hope yes. We will see. Now we are actually trying to find the offers on the market and what we want to have here. The wine will be not the main point. We will probably have some nice prosecco, some nice white wine.
Red or white? Then mostly with this.
We will have for sure this very nice sparkling red wine. It's called Lambrusco. It's from Modena.
Sparkling red wine.
Yes, it's from Modena and is typical consumed with piadina or salumi. Is a fantastic wine for aperitivo. Then we will have for sure some prosecco, some white wine, some red wine, and some important bottle for the important friends.
Yeah. No rakia?
But yes, for sure. You cannot have a place in Belgrade without rakia.
It exists, but yeah. I know what you mean. And draft beer as well.
You also understood this
Yeah.
as Italian.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for the interview, and
Thanks to you.
Thank you
guys,
so
walk
much.
down the hill from the square past Tsaradushina on the back of Bailoni Piazza. Here on the corner here, I'll just show the people where. Maybe they'll recognize the block here. Church over there. Everything. And yeah, come check it out. And I wish you luck on your journey, starting the restaurant and
very much.
getting off the ground. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks a lot. Ciao.
Ciao.
We will thank you with a piadina next time.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Excellent. Belgrade Beat, the pulse of the city.